So, in case you haven't guessed after watching my videos, I've always been a little over here. Like, if the whole world is here, I've always been like way over there somewhere. Okay, like if the world is in California, I'm in London or in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I've always been a little different. And growing up, I never saw things the way other people saw them or even saw what they saw. And I never understood why people didn't understand what I saw. And, well, The Simpsons made a prediction that we were going to have nuclear war this year. I don't know if it's true or not. I hope not. But just in case, why not get everything off my chest right now? You know, why not try to put my point of view out there? Everybody else is doing it. So there were some things that made no sense to me growing up, and I think it's time that I unpack them to share, because I don't understand how you don't see the world how I see the world. The first is Columbus. In 5th grade, when I was taught that Columbus discovered America, I already knew it was false. It didn't make sense to me. At first it did. When the teacher's like, Columbus discovered America, I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then when he started talking about Indians, I'm like, hold up. And I look. Nobody else seemed to be startled by this, but I knew what discovered meant. I was a 5th grader. And it made no sense to me that someone could be telling me that our country was discovered by somebody who arrived when people were here already. I knew in 5th grade Columbus did not discover anything, and I had no one to tell because everyone accepted that. So what the hell was wrong with all of you people back then? I just don't get it. So that's the first thing I'm unpacking. Why did no one else have a problem with this? The second thing, cowboys and Indians. As a child, there were tons of cowboy and Indian shows, movies on television. I hated them. I hated them all. I'm like, I always felt weird. I'm like, something just was imbalanced. Something didn't make sense to me. I actually like the Indians better. And you can't say that. Who are you going to say that to as a child growing up in the United States? And I know now why I didn't like it. Because, you know, these people were defending themselves from their lands being stolen and them being slaughtered. But we were mind-fucked enough to accept that it was okay and side with the people doing the wrong thing, and it never resonated with me. So once again, I'm all the way over here and the whole world is here and they're okay with it, and I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Okay, once again, another big one for me that I had issues with was Tarzan, and I look at you and I say, what the hell is wrong with you people? You have this man with no pigment, okay, going into a country full of people who were born there, their ancestors were born there, and he's like the boss. That you got to be out your mind. I hated Tarzan. Once again, who could I say this to? Nobody. Everybody loved Tarzan. Tons of movies with Tarzan. I did like George of the Jungle. That one was funny, but no, seriously, Tarzan sucked. Hated it. And when I became old enough, I ripped that book up and I set that shit on fire. True story. Hated Tarzan. Let's see, another thing, Egypt. Big time, Egypt. Growing up, I never knew Egypt was in Africa. They would say Egypt's in the Middle East, and I'm like, okay, there are 7 continents in the Middle East. That's something else. That's something special. Never knew the Middle East, where exactly it was. Never equated Egypt with Africa. It's like it was something that wasn't supposed to be said. Egypt, the Middle East. Don't equate that with Africa. Please don't equate it with Africa. Egypt is something different, but it's not. Okay, it isn't. And I guess now that this whole Mercator thing came up, everything is starting to just come to me. Everything is starting to come to me. And this country has told some tall tales. Has told some tall tales. And right now, I guess, like I said, since either the world's going to blow up or the zombie apocalypse is going to happen, I might as well just unpack. So I'll be back tomorrow. This video is already 5 minutes. The American attention span is this big. So I'll be back tomorrow with some more. Oh, this is going to be fun.